his struggles with depression began to affect his work, he was honorably discharged. He says the loss of purpose sent him spiraling. But a little red pit bull named Sapphire would change his life.
She would know when I was going through a mood swing. Whenever I'd start getting really manic or depressed, she would just be all over me. I couldn't ignore her.
He fell on hard times and ended up homeless. To make matters worse, he noticed a mass growing rapidly on Sapphire's belly. A veterinarian had bad news.
He wanted the money up front for the surgery. He said $3,000 to do it. How am I going to come up with this money now, you know?
A vet tech told him about a man who ran a charity called Friends of Pets United.
She said, hey, look, I'll take your picture. I'll take Sapphire's picture, and I'll talk to this guy, Anthony, that I know, Anthony DeVolder, and he'll set up a GoFundMe.
Did you ever meet Anthony DeVolder?
Not face to face.
Never met him face to face. How would you communicate?
Mostly by text message. I spoke to him on the phone one time, and he seems really flirtatious and overly nice, like a con man would.
He says the online fundraiser was a success, but Richard says the money that could have saved Sapphire never came through.
$3,000 was raised.
$3,000 was raised.
Did you ever see?
And frustration. That was all he gave me.
Sapphire died 3 months after the money failed to materialize. Richard says when he raised his concerns with DeVolder became defensive, saying in one message, "I'm a well-known and public person. I have done rescues for many years and have a very reputable name for myself."
We learned that the Friends of Pets United never filed any documents to be a charity under the IRS rules.
I only learned that in January.
It was also January when Richard was watching the news and learned that Anthony's full name was actually George Anthony DeVolder Santos. A source close to the GoFundMe situation confirmed to ABC News that it was George Santos who ran the account to help Sapphire. ABC News asked George Santos if he remembered Richard.
Do you remember the gentleman who claims that you took money?
He claimed he never met me, and I never met him. It's on the record.
For him to not be embarrassed by any of it, to be laughing and smiling and joking around like it's all just nothing, just being so nonchalant about it, it's disgusting. It's so strange and surreal. Who is George Santos? Nobody knows.
Our thanks to Rachel Scott, and you can catch the full episode Famous Fakeouts on Impact by Nightline, streaming now on Hulu. Meanwhile, Selena Gomez is opening up in a new interview, sharing her personal struggle with body shaming on social media. Gomez says she was lying when she acted like comments online didn't bother her, but she's also revealing how she finally learned to stand up for herself. Ariel Reshef has more.
As the most followed woman on Instagram at 398 million, seemingly everyone is looking at Selena Gomez. And with that attention, Selena says a hidden struggle behind otherwise picture-perfect images.
I lied. I would go online and I would post a picture of myself and I would say, it doesn't matter. I'm not accepting what you're saying. All the while being in the room posting that cry by myself because nobody deserves to hear those things.
In a new episode from Apple TV Plus documentary series Dear, the artist and businesswoman sharing how medication she took to help treat her lupus caused weight gain, which she says fueled online criticism about her body.
Though I was posting these things saying it doesn't bother me because I didn't want it to bother other people who are experiencing the same thing. Getting shamed for what they look like, who they are, who they love. I just think it's so unfair. I don't think that anybody deserves to feel less than.
Selena has been outspoken about protecting her mental health, explaining to our Juju Chang last year the power of stepping away from social media and giving her team the reins.
I haven't been on the internet in 4.5 years.
What does that do to detox your life?
It has changed my life completely. I am happier. I am more present. I connect more with people. It makes me feel normal.
Selena is not alone. A recent study found that teens and young adults who reduced their social media use by 50% for just a few weeks saw significant improvement in how they felt about both their weight and overall appearance.
We got to recognize what are warning signs that maybe we need a social media break. So some things I look out for is if we're having trouble sleeping, if we're constantly feeling like we need to be connected to our phones.
And experts also say if you're feeling more anxious or sluggish, those also might be signs to take a break from social media. Try it for a few days or even a week and see how you feel. You can always go back online. Just be mindful of the impact on your mental health. Diane?
Nice, Ariel Reshef, thank you. Coming up, the summer tour right around the corner, bringing us back to the 90s. And the Arizona city giving itself a new name ahead of Taylor Swift's upcoming tour. Our Will Gans is here with the tea. Stay with us.
Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, perfect for seeing Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, presented by Capital One. Oh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
92% of households that join Peloton early in the year are still active a year later.
Yeah, if you like cycling to EDM.
Not just EDM. Try cycling to Broadway hits, take a scenic hike in Iceland on our treadmill, or roll to some 80s jams.
Because I have so much free time.
Whether you have 30 minutes or just 5, Peloton can fit any schedule. 92% stick with it. So can you. Try Peloton tread, row, or bikes risk-free with a 30-day home trial. New members only. Not available in remote locations. See additional terms at onepeloton.com/home-trial.
Everyone loves TV Dad.
On the next TV Dad, presented by Progressive, TV Dad gets us through heartache.
Chin up, sport.
Oh, hey, TV Dad.
You know what heals all wounds?
Time?
No, it's remembering that drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds.
But Jen still doesn't want to be with me.
True. I asked to suffer with your friend Brian earlier.
Wait, what?
Listen to your TV Dad. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
Shopify presents cool sheets from Aha to
Lying awake while you bake isn't cool. I suffered from the wrong kind of hot bed, heat-induced insomnia. That was my aha moment. Bed sheets that keep you cool. Then I thought, how do I even sell bed sheets? That's when I had the idea that made it all possible. Signing up on Shopify. With the help of Shopify's intuitive online store creator, I started selling sustainable bamboo sheets that keep cool year-round. And my cool idea became a reality. Hot sleepers around the world rejoice. Shopify makes it simple to keep your cool while starting and growing your business. Start selling with Shopify today and join the commerce platform powering millions of businesses worldwide. From aha to anything is possible.
This is Possibility, powered by Shopify. Start selling online today. Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com/free23. Shopify.com/free23.
Reporting from Atlanta, I'm Elwin Lopez. Wherever the story is, we'll take you there. You're streaming ABC News Live.
It is time now for the tea, where we break down some of the buzzy stories people are talking about. Our friend Will Gans is here to help us out. Will, what do you got?
I got the tea, and today the tea tastes like Capri Sun and Sunny D.
Oh.
You know why? Because we're going back to the 90s, baby. Don't go chasing waterfalls, but you can go chasing TLC on tour with Shaggy this summer on the Hot Summer Nights tour with special guests and Vogue and Sean Kingston. These are all names that I haven't said in about 10 years. So you can hear all in the same night. You can hear No Scrubs, Wasn't Me, Free Your Mind, and Beautiful Girls all at this concert that's set to kick off this summer. I mean, my inner 90s child is just losing it.
Sign me up.
Can you, I mean, it's all the 90s. If Destiny's Child was to jump in, my mind would just melt. But everyone online is super excited about this, calling it the Y2K tour.
I love it. Also, I challenge anybody to go to that concert and not dance.
Exactly.
And even if it's before your time, go show up and tell me this music isn't awesome. I dare you.
season of Jersey Shore Family Reunion. Unclear whether or not it's going to be a full-time gig or if she's just popping in for an appearance. We will have to tune in to find out.
Okay, we have to fill in a little bit of backstory here, too, because she swore over and over again she would never do that show. Other cast members tried to contact her. She wouldn't even show up for, like, an episode to do a catch-up. So this is big.
This is big. Ron, stop. I mean, it is, because we've seen everybody come back. Angelina even has been a mainstay on Jersey Shore Family Reunion, so, you know, it'll be interesting to see how her and Ronnie.
But Ronnie's not going to be on the show this season, so might we see a little interaction?
Are you a Jersey Shore fan?
I'm not. Moving on.
The more I learn, the more I love. Only in the tea are you getting this kind of detail, you guys. All right, this is my favorite story of the week. Glendale, Arizona, no longer. On Monday, the city of Glendale announced that it will temporarily change its name to Swift City for 2 days to celebrate the launch of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, which kicks off Friday in Swift City at State Farm Stadium.
In other news, Will Gantz promptly moving to Glendale, Arizona.
And running for mayor, I would like to take this moment to announce my candidacy. This is the grassroots campaign getting off the ground right here.
Did you have anything to do with this?
No, I didn't, but this is actually, so everyone has been counting down online, Taylor Nation, all of the Swifties. So Swift City is an appropriate name for this because for the first time we're going to see what that set list looks like. For Taylor's Eras Tour, she has 10 albums that are out there, and we're finally going to see which song she selected to tour with, you know, in this highly anticipated Eras Tour.
By the way, in case you didn't know, Will Gantz is a die-hard, and I mean die-hard, Taylor Swift fan.
Breaking news here on the T.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Diane.
And thank you for streaming with us. I am Diane Macedo. ABC News Live is here for you anytime with the latest news, context, and analysis. You can always find us on Hulu, the ABC News app, and of course, abcnews.com. The news never stops, and neither do we. We'll be right back.
Perfect for seeing Taylor Swift the Eras Tour, presented by Capital One. Oh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
This message is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially since you're always growing and changing. Therapy is all about deepening that self-awareness, because sometimes you don't know what you really want until you talk things through. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist online who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. Tap now or visit BetterHelp.com/pressplay today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/pressplay.
You can stream all the podcasts you already love right on TuneIn. Available on your smartphone, on your tablet, and even on your connected devices. There's so much to explore, like mind-blowing facts about your world.
So they were disallowed from speaking their language.
In-depth conversations with A-list celebrities.
No, I was ready to go. You know, after I wanted to fulfill my contract.
True crime podcasts you just can't stop listening to.
Others escape justice to live and die in infamy. These
Plus the news and sports content you crave in podcast form.
Could run in a straight line very quickly and didn't have much of an arm. His arm is stronger now.
So whether you want to save your go-to shows for later by subscribing and listening offline, or you want to discover a whole slate of new podcasts to be obsessed with, TuneIn is your destination. True crime, sports, lifestyle, culture, news, and so much more. TuneIn is Podcast Central. Hear them all here.
With so much
here than any place else. ABC News World News Tonight with David Muir. America's #1 most watched newscast. Now streaming on ABC News Live.
With so much at stake in our world right now, we wanted to thank you for your trust and for making ABC News America's #1 news.
And thank you for making ABC News Live America's #1 streaming news.
You're listening to ABC News, America's #1 source for news. Now streaming 24/7 on TuneIn. Get live updates from ABC News Radio at the top and bottom of the hour. In between breaking news, in-depth reporting, and more from ABC News Live. Straightforward journalism, powerful storytelling, always up to date. And now, the latest headlines.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The big story in the tech world the past 2 days has been the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. Now there's something else to discuss. Thousands of layoffs at Meta.
About 10,000 Meta employees will be laid off in the next few months, and the Facebook parent company says it's closing 5,000 of its open job positions. CEO Mark Zuckerberg making the announcement in a message to staff, saying it's part of his effort to make 2023 the company's year of efficiency, trimming $5 billion in expenses. It comes just months after Meta's last big layoff announcement, letting go 11,000 workers this past November. Mike Tabusky, ABC News.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics announcing today that inflation still is holding steady. It's right around 6% year over year. The question is, what will the Fed do about it? Still trying to bring it down. ABC business correspondent Alexis Christoforous.
A recession, of course, still very much on the table, and economists seem split on this. Some are saying we can still get a recession later in the year. The interest rate picture got a lot muddier after Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank went under. The Fed now has a dual mandate, if you will, to try to bring inflation lower and to also bring financial stability to the markets.
Former President Trump's former fixer, Michael Cohen, testifying for 3 hours before a Manhattan grand jury this week about the payments authorized to adult film star Stormy Daniels. ABC senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky.
Cohen may be among the last witnesses before the Manhattan district attorney decides whether to charge Trump. He has been invited to testify too, but his attorney told us he has no plans to participate. Instead, Trump is campaigning, telling an audience in Iowa he would turn the Justice Department on any prosecutor that seeks to indict him.
Saying the largest conventional military buildup we've seen since World War II is the reason why Australia buying $245 billion in nuclear technology. This is ABC News.
Madam Dupree, tell me what my future holds.
I see good fortune if you switch to T-Mobile.
Wait, do you also work for T-Mobile?
Well,
The new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus is here at T-Mobile. Free on our Max plan when you switch. No trade-in required.
Eligible for in $800 via 24 monthly bill credits and $200 virtual prepaid card rebate. Plus tax for well-qualified buyers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credits. Stop and balance on required finance agreements due. Register prepaid card code within 30 days. Allow 8 weeks. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Another drug maker now promising to cut prices for insulin. Novo Nordisk says it will cut some insulin prices up to 75% starting on New Year's Day. The reductions will affect pre-filled pens and vials of insulin. Israel's government and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu taking another big step toward overhauling the country's courts.
Overnight, Netanyahu's government barreling ahead, advancing a bill that allows lawmakers with a simple 61-seat majority to strike down Supreme Court rulings. The so-called override bill is one of the most contentious and problematic parts of the overhaul. It gives the Prime Minister and his ruling government the ability to easily pass laws that the Supreme Court cannot overturn, removing a key check on its power.
That's ABC's Jordana Miller in Jerusalem. A brand new Texas homeowner finding out she doesn't have a home to own anymore. ABC's Jim Ryan explains.
Between the time that Lakshmi Nagaraj paid $57,000 for the small post-World War II house and the time she was ready to take possession